I sent the goddamn nuke.
We're down again.
Oh shit! Oh god!
Joining the fray.
I just extracted by myself for 4 minutes. Holy shit!
Hit the sand! Let you know I'm glad to meet back. You sound that loose from the news.
What?
That's gonna be hanging around and we're hanging on the side.
Let me up! Let me up! What are you doing? What? What?
Worry about
Helldivers 2 has recently become one of my most entertaining games as of recently, and for some pretty fun and simple reasons too. But having said that, I really don't want to go into a full in-depth review about this game for a couple of reasons. One being, I'm just kind of saving my time for my next hopefully big video that I'm about to do. And second, the game's already been out for a little bit and people are already making their opinions about it. So today I'm just going to go over some key parts that I found good about this game and hopefully get into some funny moments. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Helldivers 2 is one of those games that when I originally heard about it, I was super skeptical about getting it at first. Not because I didn't think it would be good or anything, but it was mainly for the fact that I just thought it'd be a repetitive game, to be honest. My thought process was, you know, waves of enemies swarming you until you either complete the mission or die. And yes, it's that, but it's also not at the same time. See, after watching my boys play it and have fun with it, you know, I decided to buy it, and I'm like, god damn, this game is something. Whether it's the explosions, the cinematic feel of war, or the countless battles for democracy, I'm telling you, a democracy. This game does really have a simple concept, and it really makes it work for this game, to be honest. I mean, reminiscent of Starship Troopers, you get a chance to kind of dive deep with many planets, you know, whether you're fighting the Terminids or the automatons, bugs, robots, you can really get into it, and it does get in deep with it. And 80% of my time was aiding the war efforts at Malevolent Creek, this legendary place in the community already, a super dark and wet, terrifying place to be at times, where you're fighting the automatons. But tasked with certain objectives like destroying automaton resources, forces, or launching ICBMs, you know, further progressing democracy! I just had to throw that in there once. I just couldn't go without that. But I'll tell you, once you get up in difficulties, it does start to feel like hell, no pun intended. You know, you got constant enemies upon your landing, like in the footage here, or you're shooting through the trees, making sacrificial plays with your stratagems. It's quite literally Vietnam of space. That's what it boils down to. This game isn't without its flaws though. From waiting queues at the very early stages of the game to get into the server, it would take long amounts of times, and easy bugs or disconnection issues could ruin that once you actually get in after how many minutes or hours you've waited. So it felt very hit or miss if you were going to get it right away at the initial launch week. I started playing it a couple days after, had that issue for the first day, and then the rest were kind of easy, but I also was on PS5, whereas my friends were on PC. But that issue aside, I've been having much fun with this game, and especially the stratagems themselves. I mean, just the ability to call down artillery such as cluster strikes, hell bombs, walking barrages, and many, many more. You know, you really get to do some shit in this game, and I think that's where the developers really went right with that, giving us that, you know, giant explosions left and right. It really feels like hell. Again, no pun intended. The range for attacking is super fun, even if the guns themselves at times feel pretty lackluster, in the sense that there really isn't much choices in that category. I mean, I really just stick with the basic rifle from the jump and switched out for a pistol or Uzi from time to time. Or if I called down the machine gun to mow down the opposition, which is probably one of my favorite guns in the game, if I'm keeping it honest. So, all in all, right there for that little section, it's pretty tame. Stratagems are where it's at. Another thing I've noticed in this game is that it could be lightly put up with the same kind of playstyle that Killing Floor 2 has, with its core gameplay concept. Just a little respect and noticeable mention for that game. I just wanted to throw that out there, because I see a lot of people make Starship Troopers reference, but I want to make Killing Floor 2, so I kind of worked at it, and I don't know if it works or not, maybe. I guess I'll just let y'all be the judge on that one. This game is definitely a multiplayer experience to get that peak enjoyment with friends, I think, though. I haven't really run solo at all, minus like this one segment where my lobby dropped through a bug, and I had to finish and extract by myself on extreme mode, which felt like a goddamn movie, by the way. Crazy. But communicating with your team and knowing how each other plays can really make this game have a difference in the long run. Halftime I was playing like AC/DC, Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Alice Cooper, just to hype up the mood And if you have Discord and you can listen to stuff like that through a bot, do it. Trust me, it's fire. And mentioning multiplayer and the player base in this game, it's pretty solid and fun to watch just for the fact that the creators wanted the players to narrate and kind of create the lore themselves, and I'm all for it. That is just... some people might think it's lazy, but I think that's just one of the best things about this game. From just seeing multiple people on TikTok talk about the battles such as Malevolent Creek and just more, it seems so crazy. People talk about getting the game and getting deployed as soon as they launch for the first time. Just kind of brings a smile to my face and helps bring together an engaged player base, which I'm all down for. You know, who isn't? And for all the Xbox brothers out there, I hear ya. We need you in the fields, and hopefully someday it can unite us and you guys will come in. Who knows? But all that kind of jumbled mess aside, you know, one last key point I have before I start going off my own little script here is that I'm not trying to glaze, but I do think this game is pretty fun in moderation. I don't play this game in solo, really, so my experience and your experience might be varied from enjoyment. Who knows? I know some people don't like multiplayer games, and to each their own. But like I said, rambling aside, I don't want to make this into a giant review video. So what this next segment's going to be is just some moments that I thought were funny from this game that I captured with some friends. And without further ado, here's that. So here we go.
Get up, get up, get up.
Yeah. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Let that bitch rain on 'em, baby!
One eternity later.
Fuck you! You piece of shit! I tried, boys. I really tried.
Oh, I missed.
Craig.
I fucking the grenade.
This is what we fight for, boys. To win the war.
Oh my fucking god. This game is crazy.
All in, we're going all in. Oh my god. They're everywhere. They are fucking everywhere.
This is a war. This is slaughter.
People are talking about Malevolent Creek type shit. What the fuck is this?
This is what gives you This is what God's like. Oh, I just got banned.
Oh my god, that's a tank.
Jaden, I just extracted by myself for 4 minutes. Holy shit. Buy the battle pass. Get the money. Enjoy.
Managed democracy calls for aid.
Managed
Only you
democracy
can
calls
answer,
for aid,
Helldiver.
boys.